And don't forget Amtrak operates more than 300 trains a day and services more than 500 destinations spanning across the country. Visit Amtrak.com for more information. Amtrak. Enjoy the journey.
Basketball on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network. The Saints are home tonight playing the Purple Eagles of Niagara. Now, let's head courtside for the call of tonight's game.
Welcome back to the Times Union Center here in Albany, New York. Opening round of the MAAC tournament. NBT Bank Coach's Corner, joined by Siena basketball head coach Jimmy Patsos. Coach, your team finished the regular season with a 10-19 record. You lost 5 straight to end the year. What does this team have to do to turn it around and make a run in the tournament?
Oh, you got to play defense and rebound. We actually played pretty good defense. We just gave up too many second shots. But new season, can't reflect on what happened. You know, everybody knows we've had an up and down year. I actually thought our guys fought pretty hard. Those last 5 games, you know, one of them I would say I wasn't pleased with, but the rest were all battles. That's all you could ask for. And so what you do is you come in today with a fresh, optimistic mind and try and play a hot Niagara team.
How excited is this team to make a run at it? And you've been stressing the MAAC tournament all year. Every coach in the MAAC does. How excited is this team to play?
Yeah, I've also stressed the MAAC regular season, and I think we came up, despite the injuries, I want to tell everybody, I wasn't thrilled with where we finished. I thought we could get a top 5 finish. That was going to be tough without Brett Nemo, but that being said, MAAC tournament is obviously what it's all about. At this point, it's probably a one-bid league, unless Iona was to get all the way to the finals and lose. With the RPI numbers out there, they have a chance, but we're excited. But I mean, Blackman and Snowden are playing great right now, and you know, they've switched their lineup, and I think Reed's one of the best young guys in the league, the little guy, and so we have our hands full. So it'll be a 40-minute game.
Here in the Siena, the NBT Bank Coach's Corner with Siena basketball head coach Jimmy Patsos. You talked a little bit about Niagara, swept them back in mid-January. Much different team now. They've won 4 in a row. What are the keys to winning today?
Handling the ball. You know, they're handling the ball and making a lot less mistakes. So we have to match that. Look, at some point the turnovers have to cut down, and I thought one of the things we did really well against Monmouth was handle the ball well, and then in the last 5 minutes you have 5 turnovers. That's too many. That's too many turnovers. You know, that's 1 a minute. In other words, you have to just protect the ball, and sometimes you don't get a perfect shot off, but turnovers lead to scores. So hopefully we just take good care of the ball, and we'll press them a little bit. But Javion had a touch of the flu Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but he practiced yesterday. Poole practiced yesterday. So Derek Cheater, if you're playing, you're playing. They're playing, so we have to play.
Coach, we appreciate the time. Best of luck today, and let's talk again on Saturday morning.
Thanks so much, General. You're the best.
Our thanks to Jimmy Patsos for stopping by the NBT Bank Coach's Corner. Let's take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by the Leah Auto Group. For Niagara in the backcourt, a 6'4", third-year sophomore from Dix Hills, New York, Emil Blackman, leading scorer for the team, 13.5 points, 4 rebounds a game. At guard, a 6'2", sophomore from Brooklyn, New York, Wesley Myers, 9.5 points, 3.5 rebounds per game. At guard, 6'4", freshman from Brooklyn, New York, Matt Scott, 5 points, 3 rebounds. At forward, a 6'5" sophomore from Virginia Beach, Virginia, Ramon Snowden, 11 points, team best 6 rebounds a game. And at forward, a redshirt freshman, 6'8" from Ariel, New Jersey, Dominique Reed, 9.5 points, 6 rebounds. MAAC all-rookie team selection. Niagara led by head coach Chris Casey, second season, 15 wins, 47 losses. Saints will go with Marquise Wright in the backcourt at the point, a 6-foot sophomore from Waldorf, Maryland, 13 points a game, 4.5 rebounds. At guard, a 5'9" senior from Durham, North Carolina, Evan Himes, 9 points a game. At guard, 6'6" senior from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, Rob Poole, 9th in the MAAC, 14 points a game, 4.5 rebounds. At forward, a 6'7" sophomore from Baltimore, Maryland, Levon Long, 10 points, 5 rebounds a game. At forward, a 6'8 sophomore from Troy, New York, Javion Oganyemi, 9.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, third in the MAAC with 46 blocks. Our referees, Jimmy Patsos, the head coach, second season, 20-37. Our referees, Ed Corbett, Ron Taberski, Kevin Ferguson. Ball's in the air. We're not wasting any time. Saints have it in the home white with green Siena across the front, green name across the back, green numbers. White shorts with green and gold trim. Niagara opens in a zone defense. Evan Himes out top. Wanted the alley-oop to Oganyemi. Instead, right side for right to the free throw line. Long shot block from behind. Levon gets it back with 20 on the shot clock. Marquise Wright controls top of the key. Left side for Himes. Back to right on the right side. 10 to shoot. Himes, left side, dribbles to the left elbow, kicks it out right. Open right wing three is no good off the back iron. Rebound fought for. Controlled by Niagara's Emil Blackman. He'll run left to right into the front court. Pull up from 15. No good. Rebound tapped to long. Saints a run 2-on-3. Himes down the left side. Himes will pull it back to right on the right wing to a trailing Poole. Out top, Oganyemi left side to long. Back to Himes. Stutter step straight away, and Siena will reset with 24 to shoot. Niagara in the road, black, purple Niagara, purple name across, white name across the back, purple numbers, black shorts with purple trim. Oganyemi kicks it out right, back inside Oganyemi, skips it to long, 10 on the shot clock, right side for Himes. Evan going one-on-one, pulls up from 18, no good, rebound, controlled by Niagara's Dominique Reed. Into the front court, Wesley Myers races to the basket, runs over long, and an offensive foul on Niagara.
Good position defense right there by Levon Long as Niagara tried to run a little bit, but that was forcing the action when there was really no numbers for the Purple Eagles. Turnover, Niagara.
Not a particularly big crowd here, 5 p.m. on a Thursday. Difficult time for a lot of people who work regular jobs to get to the game. Long, right side Poole, he'll fire a three, no good, rebound, Snowden, he's knocked to the ground, he lost it, Himes has it on the right side, Himes will attack the basket, run over Snowden, and an offensive foul on Evan Himes. Still no score, 18:30 left to go in the game.
That's where these players just need to shoot pull-up jump shots. Evan Himes wide open at the three-point line, one dribble and just catapulted himself into the defender who had just stood up, literally, so the Saints with a turnover themselves.
Full court press. Niagara breaks it easily. Wesley Myers into the front court, 3-on-2, left to right. He'll pull it back out right wing. No score, 18:20 to go. Myers with the ball out top. Fast pace to this game so far, although no scoring yet. Myers feeds the post. Dominique Reed on the low right block. Takes Oganyemi to the rack, shoots it up, blocked. Rebound, Reed puts it back up in traffic and scores.
Good job of staying with it. Both Siena defenders stood there not wanting to foul, but then they didn't go after that missed shot. Reed got his own rebound.
2 minutes in, Niagara scores first, 2-0. Right between the circles, left side for Himes. Saints already 0 for 4 from the field. Himes on the right side, stops, off to right. Dribbles to his left side for Long. Trying to feed the post, does so Rob Poole. Backs in Emil Blackman. Shoots an awkward twisting jump shot. It's no good. Rebound tapped. Oganyemi has it. Javion goes up, hits the back of the backboard. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Saints with 33 on the shot clock.
Ball was knocked out of his hands as he got the offensive rebound buried underneath the basket.
17:33 to go. Saints have not scored. They trail 2-0. Long inbounding baseline right side for right. Fresh shot clock here.
Zone defense for the Purple Eagles.
Right side Himes, out top for right. Neither team has substituted yet with 17:25 to go. Wright and Himes playing catch. Skips it to right on the left side. Out top for Himes. He'll shoot a three. Way off the mark. Rebound, Dominique Reed snatches it out of the air. Oliver will get up to check into the game. Here comes Emil Blackman into the front court. Right corner for Matt Scott. Dribbles to the right elbow, skips it left corner for Blackman, who's been on a tear. He was out of bounds. A turnover with 17 minutes to go. Himes out of the game, Oliver in. 2-0 Niagara leads.
Saints offensively doing a poor job trying to get the ball inside against the Purple Eagles. They need to get the ball to the high post or to the low block. They just continue to pass the ball around 25 feet from the basket.
They break the press here. Long gets it left corner for Poole. He'll dribble in. Had an open three. Instead passed it up to right. Down low, Long. Wide open. Lays it in with the left hand.
Nice penetrating pass by Marquise Wright. Easy bucket for the Saints. They don't come any easier than that, but that's how hard the Saints need to work at getting the ball inside the paint, not just passing around the perimeter.
Last two games, Levon had 2 points total. He gets on the board here to tie the game with 16:35 to go. Left wing, Dominique Reed drives to the basket on Oganyemi. Has the pass shut off, feeds it across the key for Snowden on the right block. to a cutting Scott. Spins down the lane, lost the ball. Snowden's got it back. Back to Scott on the right baseline with 8 to shoot. Scott dribbles to the right elbow, runs into long, has the shot rejected by Levon, who comes up with a loose ball, up ahead for right. He'll take it to the rack and lay it in with the left hand.
Good job of protecting the basketball. Great defense by Levon Long. He was the help defender. His man set a ball screen, and he moved his feet, elevated, and blocked a shot in the paint. Great job by the sophomore.
16 minutes to go, 4-2 Siena. Snowden out top, looking to feed the paint and the post for Reed. Instead, out top Blackman, right side to Myers. 17 on the shot clock. Right corner, Matt Scott gets a screen left, skips it to a wide open Blackman who fires the three. It's no good. Hit the rim twice. Rebound brought down and stolen away. Poole has it for Siena. Outlets to right. Saints around 3-on-2. Right handshake dribble. Left corner, Oliver. Three. Well long. Rebound tapped by Oganyemi to Oliver, who'll go up strong. Off glass and in.
Good job keeping the possession alive on the weak side by Javion Oganyemi. And he tips it right to Ryan Oliver for the putback.
6-2, Saints lead, 15-20 to go. 6-0 run for Siena.
I love the feed by Marquise Wright in transition, though. Ryan Oliver was wide open.
Long picks up the foul as he hip checked the defender. Levon picks up his first in a timeout, brought to you by All-Star Wine and Spirits. 15-15 to go. Siena 6, Niagara 2. MAAC tournament on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network.
You are listening to Talk 1300.
Hi, I'm Scott from NH Kelman Scrap Recycling, here to remind you, no matter what you call your recyclables, whether you call it old trash, junk, or just miscellaneous stuff, if you bring it to NH Kelman, it means extra cash in your pocket. Take a moment and look through your garage, attic, or cellar for old metal items. You'll be surprised at what they're worth. Recycle and put extra cash in your pocket. It's a win-win for everyone.
NH Kelman Scrap Recycling. Open daily 7 till 5, Saturdays 7 till noon.
ATM, gas bill, debit card.
School loans, new shoes, oil change.
No matter how you use your money, when you bank at Key, we reward you.
Golf clubs, sunscreen.
Because Key Bank Relationship Rewards earns you points for everyday banking transactions.
Direct deposit, then direct withdrawal.
So to unlock your reward possibilities,
Flying to Florida without paying for flying to Florida.
visit a Key Bank branch today or log on to key.com/getrewards. Key Bank, unlock your possibilities. Certain restrictions apply. For full details, visit key.com/getrewards. Member FDIC.
You're listening to Siena Basketball on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network. The Saints are home tonight, playing the Purple Eagles of Niagara. Now, back to the game.
15-14 left to go in the first half. Siena 6, Niagara 2. MAAC tournament opening round. This is Siena's 26th MAAC tournament. They have a 34-20 record in their time in the MAAC, which is the best record of any MAAC team in that span. Siena has won 5 MAAC championships in 99, 02, 8, 9, and 10. They've made the quarterfinals in 24 of 25 years they've been in the MAAC tournament. They've got to win today to make it to the quarterfinals. They've also made the semifinals in the 15 times it's been held here in Albany, 12 times. So a lot of success for Siena in the MAAC tournament.
Iona doesn't want to hear that.
The winner of this game moves on to face the number 1 seed, Iona, Saturday at noon. Into the game for Siena. Evan Himes back in for Levon Long. Niagara inbounds at sideline right, gets it to Myers with 15-10 to go. Niagara attacking left to right. 6-2 Siena leads. Myers out top, left side for Reed. Hands it off to Blackman, right side to Scott. Off to Wesley Myers.
Man-to-man defense for the Saints. A lot of ball screens by the Purple Eagles. Saints are doing a good job of hedging and switching.
Same 5 on the floor for head coach Chris Casey. Long left wing jump shot by Reed is no good. Rebounded easily by Oliver.
Saints can live with those shots for the Purple Eagles.
Oliver dribbles it into the front court, right side for Poole. Saints looking to open up a lead early. Himes in the right corner, right side for right. Saints attacking right to left in the home white. Left side for Poole. Out top for Oganyemi. Straight away to Himes with 20 on the shot clock. 14:30 to go, 6-2, Siena leads. Wright will set up a play with 13 to shoot on the left wing. Wright, double teamed, takes it to the right elbow. Wright bounces it to a wide open Himes in the left corner. 6 on the shot clock. Himes to the basket, draws the foul.
Got the foul on Reed. Good dribble drive by Evan Himes. Instead of trying to go into a defender, he tried to go off to the side of that defender. He picks up the foul on Reed, and the Saints continue this mini run that they are on after the first bucket of the game was scored by the Purple Eagles.
Reed the foul, his first. Evan Himes to the line, a 75% free throw shooter. Had 2 very good games against Niagara. Scored 32 points total in the 2 games. and was 12 out of 14 from the field, but continues to struggle from the line as he missed the first. Evan has really gone into a bit of a tailspin from the line. He was over 80%. Now down at 75%, which this deep into the season indicates that he's been struggling a bit. Makes 1 out of 2, gets on the board with his first point. Saints lead 7-2. Full court press, broken. Matt Scott going in one-on-one. Gallops to the rack, might have traveled. No, he was fouled.
Ryan Oliver grabbed him. Javion Oganyemi was a one-man defensive band at the near the basket for the Saints. And Scott with a nice move, kind of like a Euro step, was going down the left side and with those long loping strides, tried to get to the right side, and he was grabbed by Ryan Oliver, so he'll get to the line for 2 for the lefty.
Scott makes the first, a 75% free throw shooter, averages 5 points a game. Niagara yet to sub. They've cut down their rotation substantially over the last few games. They've only played 7, maybe 8 guys after really rotating in a lot of guys earlier in the year when we saw them. Scott makes them both. Ends the 7-0 Siena run. 14:05 to go. 7-4 Siena leads. Oliver left wing.
4-minute drought.
To Poole at the left elbow. Off to right. Skips it to Oliver on the left corner. Off to Himes. Saints passing up open shots here. Now into the lane for Wright. Lays it up in traffic. Had the shot blocked. Reed the rebound. Off ahead to Blackman. Feeds it to Scott. Left elbow jumper. Bangs it off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Oganyemi. Saints a run. Poole one dribble ahead for Wright. 3-on-3. Into the corner. Oliver shoots a 3. No good off the back iron. Wright the offensive rebound. Underneath Oganyemi. Lost it on the way up. Out of bounds. Off of Reed. Siena basketball with 13:35 to go.
Oganyemi got fouled across the arm right there in traffic, but the Saints with some nice activity on the offensive glass, but they are not knocking down their perimeter shots, and they've had some open ones.
Karan Davis into the game for Matt Scott for Niagara. Saints 3 out of 12 from the field. Niagara's only gotten off 7 shots. They've only made 1.
Niagara had a 4-minute drought where they did not score a point, and yet they're down only 3.
7-4 Siena leads, 13:25 to go. Wright out top, takes it over to the right wing. Right corner for Himes. Right side for Wright. They feed the post for Poole again. Turns and skips it to Oganyemi on the left side. Out top to right, right wing for Poole. 10 on the shot clock. Saints passing it around the perimeter again. Himes thought about a deep 3. Evan to right on the left side with 5 to shoot. Back to Himes. Long 3 on the way. It's good! Not a pretty possession, but Himes cashes it in with a 3. 13 minutes to go. Saints lead 10-4.
Well, sometimes your offense doesn't have to be good. You just need guys that can make shots, and Evan Himes just made a deep shot for the Saints. First 3 of the game.
Karan Davis out top to Snowden. Feeds the post for Reed. Faces on Oganyemi. Takes him to the basket. Lost it on the way up. Gets it back. Reed blocked by Wright. Loose ball. Himes didn't go for it. Blackman's got it. He'll lay it in with the right hand.
No one for the Saints went after that block shot, to your point, and the ball just bounced along the baseline, and Blackman, so aggressive, picks it up and scores.
12:25 to go. 10-6 Siena leads.
Nice block shot by Marquise Wright on a 6'8" player.
Wright with the ball left wing, out top to Oganyemi. Left side for Oliver. Dribbles inside the arc, pulls it back out, back to Wright on the left side. To Poole on the left baseline. Rob dribbles left baseline and then turned it over, trying to pass it. Dominique Reed the steal. Up ahead, Wesley Myers across the timeline left to right. Myers stutter steps on the right wing, gets it to a trailing Reed, gallops down the lane, left corner for Snowden, spins on Poole, kicks it out for Davis. Niagara will reset. 20 on the shot clock, 11:50 to go, 10-6 Saints lead. Feed the post for Snowden, backs in Oliver, muscles it to the basket, blocked. Poole the loose ball. Poole stops the ball and goes backwards.
Officials letting them play a little bit because that's a foul that could have been called right there, but the offensive player going into Ryan Oliver a little bit, and Ryan got a piece of the basketball on the shot attempt near the hoop, so they're letting them play a little bit. No complaints here.
Poole on the low left block, kicks it out for Wright. Both offenses stagnant so far with 11:25 to go. Foul away from the ball. It's going to be called.
Blackman. He stepped out and knocked Poole as he was making a hard cut along the baseline.
Blackman, his first foul of the game. Timeout brought to you by All Star Wine and Spirits. 11:23 to go. Siena 10, Niagara 6. The Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network.
You are listening to Talk 1300.
Hi, I'm Scott from NH Kelman Scrap Recycling. Here to remind you, no matter what you call your recyclables, whether you call it old trash, junk, or just miscellaneous stuff, if you bring it to NH Kelman, it means extra cash in your pocket. Take a moment and look through your garage, attic, or cellar for old metal items. You'll be surprised at what they're worth. Recycle and put extra cash in your pocket. It's a win-win for everyone.
NH Kelman Scrap Recycling. Open daily 7 till 5, Saturdays 7 till noon.
ATM, gas bill, debit card.
School loans, new shoes, oil change.
No matter how you use your money, when you bank at Key, we reward you.
Golf clubs, sunscreen.
Because Key Bank Relationship Rewards earns you points for everyday banking transactions.
Direct deposit, then direct withdrawal.
So to unlock your reward possibilities,
Flying to Florida without paying for flying to Florida.
visit a Key Bank branch today or log on to key.com/getrewards. Key Bank, unlock your possibilities. Certain restrictions apply. For full details, visit key.com/getrewards. Member FDIC.
You're listening to Siena Basketball on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network. The Saints are home tonight, playing the Purple Eagles of Niagara. Now, back to the game.
Saints swept the season series against Niagara this year, beating the Purple Eagles here at the Times Union Center 79-69, a game in which they led 19-0. Then beat Niagara on the road 74-70. The field goal percentage was the key stat in the two games. Siena in the two games combined shot 52%. Niagara shot 39%. Neither team shooting well here today.
And I'll add to that, and look at what Siena has done the last two games. They've held their last two opponents to 30 and 31% from the field and lost. So it's been a weird season for the Saints, but you know what? If they can shoot the ball well and play like they have been the first couple minutes defensively, they're going to be okay. Levon Long with a nice catch in the middle of the paint, went off his right shoulder and finished with traffic on the layup.
Levon, who just checked back into the game, has 4 points. 11:05 to go, 12-6 Siena. Blackman at the free throw line, right side for Karan Davis. Dribbles to his left, guarded by Wright. Jacks a three, no good. Rebound, Long had good position. Levon playing much better here today than he has over the last few weeks. Early, Long to a trailing Himes on the left side. He'll step into a three, no good. Rebounded by Niagara. They're on the run. Karan Davis left side for Blackman, who's been on an absolute tear of late, averaging 17 points a game over his last 14. 12 double-figure games in those 14 games. Blackman eludes Brandwick, who just checked in. Blackman shoots from 17 and scores.
Confident player right there, dribbling to his left off the ball screen, mid-range jump shot.
The LIU post-transfer makes it 12-8 Siena with 10:20 to go in the first half. Right side for Oliver. Out top to Long, left wing to Himes. To right, top of the key with 20 on the shot clock. Niagara now in a man-to-man. Right side, Oliver. Flashes to Himes, top of the key. Left side, right, feeds the post Brandwick, who had a big game at Niagara. Brandwick, bullet pass to Long. Bounces it to nobody, turnover. Blackman has it for Niagara.
Saints are making a lot of passes. Great ball movement with just very little success.
Another foul against Siena. Be called on Ryan Oliver, his second. Oliver's second foul. He'll go out of the game. Poole is in. Dominique Reed back in for Niagara. 9:50 to go. Low scoring affair, 12-8 Saints.
Jimmy Patsos and Ryan Oliver doing a dance over on the sideline.
Myers takes the inbounds pass and scores. Easy bucket.
You hate giving up layups on baseline out of bounds plays. Let's rewind the last game. Baseline out of bounds plays in the last 2 minutes of the game. Saints gave up layups going the other way. So right now, the Saints are not doing the little things.
Brandwick gets the ball on the post, had the ball knocked away on his way up, got it back, feeds it out for a Poole. Three-pointer is good.
Saints got lucky right there because Willem Brandwick needs to finish around the basket. He can't have a 6'2 guy blocking his shot, but he recovers, kicks it out, gets the assist. Rob Poole, big three.
First three of the game for Poole, 15-10. Down the lane, Myers had it stolen away. Himes has it ahead for Long, who will run the break. Long glides to the basket and scores!
Long strides by Levon Long after the turnover. You love the fact that the Saints capitalize on a Niagara turnover. It doesn't happen all this season.
17-10, biggest lead of the game for Siena with 9 minutes to go. Long has 6. And a foul away from the ball is going to be called against Siena's Willem Brandwick. Ed Corbett made the hugging motion. I guess Willem was hugging Dominique Reed. Into the game, Jimmy Page along with Javion Oganyemi for Wright and Brandwick. 17-10, Saints with a quick flurry there, lead it with 8:55 to go. Niagara will inbound baseline left. Get it in left corner for Blackman. Outside for Myers. Straight away Reed. Swing it around right side, Karan Davis. To Blackman off a screen. Twisting, 15-footer, no good. Rebound tapped. Long has it again for Siena. Into the front court, Himes with a high step. Takes it to the basket, lost it on the way up. And out of bounds, a turnover, Evan Himes. Maybe a shot, but either way, Niagara's got the ball.
Somehow he found a seam. I liked him pushing the tempo, but to your point, just lost the ball in traffic.
Long, 6 points, 5 rebounds already.
Levant playing like the player we thought he could be all season long. He really had kind of a lackluster year.
Niagara breaks the press with 2 passes. Myers pulls up for an open 17-footer and scores.
Dribbled right into a wide open shot. At this level, you have to be able to defend that and not allow that to happen too often. Niagara with a few of those already.
4 points for Myers. 8:20 to go. 17-12 Siena. Poole left wing. To Long at the right elbow. Levant dribbles. Kicks it back out to Himes. Left side to Poole. Wright getting a breather right now. A rare breather for Marquise. Poole off a screen. Wide open left corner 3. No good. Rebound Oganyemi. He'll go up. Hey, bang it off glass and in.
Good job of rebounding by Javion against the smaller Purple Eagle front line. And Blackman was next to him, and at 6'2", he didn't want to pick up his second foul.
First 2 of the game for Oganyemi. Right side Myers. Siena 19, Niagara 12. 7:40 to go.
Man-to-man defense throughout for the Saints.
Blackman on the right wing. Guarded by Poole. Gets a screen from Rayvon Harris. Takes it to Harris on the right side. He takes it to the basket and traveled. Turnover with 7:30 to go. Timeout brought to you by All-Star Wine and Spirits. Saints 19, Purple Eagles 12. On the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network.
You are listening to Talk 1300.
I'm Rob McCormick, President and CEO of Trustco Bank, the presenting sponsor of Siena Basketball. You can trust that Siena prepares their students to be the leaders of tomorrow, just as you can trust in the strength of Trustco Bank. For over 100 years, Trustco Bank has been financially strong and will continue to be so into the future by using core banking principles and safe lending practices. I welcome you to stop into any of our hometown locations. We offer modern convenience with old school service.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This winter, leave the driving to Amtrak. Whether you're traveling for business or pleasure, Amtrak is simply the easiest and most convenient way to travel. Right now, you can enjoy a 15% off discount between any 2 stations within New York State when you visit ilovenewyork.com to book your ticket. And don't forget, Amtrak operates more than 300 trains a day and services more than 500 destinations spanning across the country. Visit Amtrak.com for more information. Amtrak. Enjoy the journey.
You're listening to Siena Basketball on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network. The Saints are home tonight, playing the Purple Eagles of Niagara. Now, back to the game.
Both teams finished the MAAC season 7-13. Saints 10-19 overall, have lost 5 in a row. Niagara 8-21, but they come in on a 4-game winning streak. Right now it's Siena 19, Niagara 12. Robert Lee, Tom Herter with you at the Times Union Center in Albany. MAAC opening round. Winner moves on to face Iona, the number 1 seed, on Saturday at noon. The winner of that game moves on to the semifinals against either Monmouth or Canisius on Sunday at 4:30.
It's funny, 3 of those 4 victories for the Purple Eagles to end the season were on the road. So sometimes coaches say it's nice to get away. It's nice to get your guys out of the dorms, away from the studies, and just get them in a hotel room where you can kind of, isolate them, and hopefully they come together. So Niagara hoping they came together enough to pull off a 5th straight win this evening.
Saints with Wright, Page, Oganyemi, Poole, and Long. Wright, left side for Poole. Into the lane, stolen away.
Bad pass.
Myers steals it. He'll run into the front court. Myers on the right side.
Very lazy pass right there by Rob Poole from just outside the top of the key, trying to force it to the 15-foot mark to Levant Long. I like trying to get the ball to the high post, but that was a lazy pass.
17 to shoot. Myers dribbles in on Poole, stops, kicks it out for Karan Davis. Gets the screen right from Snowden. Left side. They feed the post, Dominique Reed. Check that, Snowden backs in, throws up a wild shot. It's knocked away and stolen. Saints have it. Rob Poole running one-on-one. Poole to a cutting right. He'll glide to the basket. Reverse lamp's no good. Rebound, Oganyemi snatches it. Page has it. He turns it over. Snowden's got it going the other way for Niagara. Snowden all the way to the basket. Fouled by Long and scores the basket. Saints turn it, what should have been an easy 2 into a possible 3-point play at the other end.
And the second foul on Levant Long, who's been playing well.
6:35 to go, 19-14 Siena. Long with his second foul of the game. Oliver in for Page. To the line, Ramon Snowden, a 63% free throw shooter. Long will stay in the game. Snowden missed the free throw. Oliver the rebound.
Nice rebound. Snatching it from behind his head was Ryan Oliver.
Feed the post for Long. See if the Saints can utilize him before he probably has to check out of the game. Oginiemi, left side Poole. Extra pass left baseline for Wright. Eludes two defenders. Kicks it out for Long. 17-foot jumper. Air ball. Rebound. Nope, out of bounds. To Niagara. Himes in along with Blackman out of the game. Long and Myers.
And Marquise Wright along the baseline had two defenders leave their feet, dribbled past them, and instead of trying to take a contested layup, he kicked it to Levon at the foul line, who airballed that shot. I'd rather have Marquise try to get to the rim and get a foul or a layup.
Blackman left wing. Gets a screen from Reed. Blackman bounces it to a cutting Reed. He lays it up with the left hand, no good. Rebound, loose. Who's got it? Poole for Siena. He saves it inbounds to Wright. Long pass ahead to Himes. Knocked out of bounds by Blackman. Stays with the Saints with 5:53 to go. Siena leads 19-14.
Good activity on the glass for the Saints right there, as they had multiple guys trying to come up with that rebound.
Saints will inbound the ball sideline left. Really, you love it when teams make the extra pass, but it seems like Siena's passing up some open shots, getting a little too fancy.
And that's the confidence to just knock down shots. I think some of these guys are making that extra pass because they think they just missed a shot.
Right out top, thought about the three, left side for Himes. He'll shoot a three, no good off the back iron. Strong rebound for Oliver. He'll shoot it from 10 and score.
Good rebound where I think Blackman almost got knocked to the ground because he didn't know Oliver was along the baseline, but a second chance opportunity for the Saints converted.
Himes 1 out of 5 from the field, 1 out of 4 from downtown. Reed feeds the post nicely for Snowden, who lays it in with the right hand.
Overmatched right there was Ryan Oliver. Snowden, a very strong, he's more of a power forward than he is a small forward.
Snowden with 4, Niagara pulls within 5, 21-16. Himes left side. Foul away from the ball that'll be called against the Purple Eagles.
Snowden holding Ryan Oliver along the baseline cut.
First foul of the game on Snowden. Page and Branwick, the two freshmen in. Oginiemi and Poole. Poole hobbles out, no other way to put it. Just not 100% on that ankle, not even close. But coming to the end of his career. So he'll tough it out today after sitting out the Monmouth game. Get it in for Page in the left corner. Eludes one defender. Throws it out for Wright on the left wing with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Saints lead 21-16, low-scoring affair. Wright between the circles. Wright had the ball kicked. Ball's loose. Niagara's got it. Loses it out of bounds. No, saved back in. No, he was out of bounds. Siena basketball.
How is that not called a kick? I have no idea, but that was almost a turnover that should have been avoided. Blackman diving to the floor, almost saved it in front of the Niagara bench, but luckily for the Saints, they get a new shot clock and the ball back.
Both teams shooting 39%. The difference in the game, Siena out-rebounding Niagara 17-9. Himes left side, out top to right. Right side for Oliver. Hit the mid-range jumper a moment ago. Page of the right elbow, out for Oliver. Long three on the way. It's good.
Inside, outside, elbow pass to the elbow or to the wing to Ryan Oliver. You love seeing Ryan knock down those shots. He's such an asset when he's able to knock down deep shots.
7 for Oliver. Saints take their biggest lead of the game, 24-16. Reed to the basket, lays it up and scores on the left side.
And that's too easy right there. Will Brandwick allowed Reed to go to his left where he had no help defense. Help defense was to his right or the middle of the floor.
4:05 to go in the first half, 24-18 Siena. Himes left side. Gets a screen right from Brandwick. Himes on the right wing, out top to Oliver. He'll dribble down the lane, kick it into the right corner for Wright. Right corner three, it's good! Marquise Wright with 5. Saints have opened up a 9-point lead, 27-18.
Dribble, drive, and kick. Great basketball by the Saints.
Saints shooting the ball well here suddenly from beyond the arc. 4 out of 12 from downtown.
It's amazing what making three-point field goals can do to your offense.
They've made 2 of their last 3. Long 3, Blackman, no good, and an out rebound. Brandwick, Saints looking for a double-figure lead. Right on the run, right to Page. He'll lay it in with the right hand. Timeout Niagara. Jimmy Page's first 2 of the game. Saints lead it by 11.
You love seeing teams run in transition. Great defensive rebounding. One and done for the Purple Eagles. and that's where Marquise Wright is at his best in this conference. I'm not sure there's a better point guard. That was a nice find because he went up the left seam. Page was running the right wing just ahead of the Purple Eagles. Bounce pass, spot on, no dribble needed, lay it in. You'll love to see that type of basketball.
Saints have made 4 shots in a row now, thanks to Trustco Bank for their support of Siena basketball. Rosen Kiernan is a proud supporter of Siena basketball. Today's assist of the game is brought to you by UHY LLP, the Capital Region's leading choice for professional tax and business consulting services. Saints have opened up their biggest lead of the game, 29-18.
Well, you know what type of timeout this was? This was a timeout that you had to take if you're Niagara, because there's immediate timeout coming up, the next stoppage in play. So the Purple Eagles allowing a little bit of a run here by the Saints. They had cut it to 21-16, and Siena right now on an 8-2 run to open up this game even further.
7 of the Saints' 8 players who have played have scored already. Good balance.
Love to see that balance.
Karan Davis into the game for Niagara. He'll bring the ball into the front court. No press here from Siena.
This is a big juncture right here. Purple Eagles have to cut into this deficit. The Saints want to play solid and even up or expand their lead. If they could do that going into the half, that's when the home court advantage really comes into play.
Himes knocks the ball out of bounds. Niagara will have it after a timeout brought to you by All-Star Wine and Spirits. 3:13 to go. First half. Siena 29, Niagara 18. The Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network.
You are listening to Talk 1300.
The cameras are snapping. The tape recorders are rolling. People are counting on you for solid, no-nonsense answers. This is Siena basketball coach Jimmy Patsos here. And I trust Mark Thomas Men's Apparel to make me look great courtside, front row center at the press conference. You or the man in your life will be at the top of your game when you rely on Mark Thomas Men's Apparel. MarkThomasMen'sApparel.com. It's off Wolf Road, right behind Macaroni Grill, and they're even open 7 days a week.
What started as a small ski shop in 1964 is now New York State's largest ski shop, featuring all of the best brands in the industry. Alpenhaus is the place to go for all of your skiing, snowboarding, and winter needs. We carry all of your favorite brands like UGG, The North Face, Sorel, Under Armour, Spyder, Obermeyer, Patagonia, K2, Volkel, and Carbon, just to name a few. Come see Alpenhaus Ski Shop, conveniently located in Amsterdam, and Clifton Park Center, or shop online at alpenhausskishop.com.
You're listening to Siena Basketball on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network. The Saints are home tonight, playing the Purple Eagles of Niagara. Now, back to the game.
Saints off to a double-digit lead here at the Times Union Center in Albany, opening round of the MAAC tournament. 29-18 with 3:13 to go in the first half. Saints will come out to close the half with Himes, Wright, Oliver, Page, and Brandwick Long on the bench with 2 fouls, although he does have 6 points. Oliver leading the way with a big 7.
We like the fact that the Saints are playing well, and Levon Long was a part of that. And even though he has 2 fouls, they've played well with him on the bench. Willem Brandwick, Ryan Oliver with 2 fouls as well. But Willem Brandwick has done a good job on the glass. The Saints just can't become easy at the defensive end, and they haven't been. They've been stingy. Nothing has come easy for the Purple Eagles other than a couple pull-up jump shots in transition.
Scott, left side for Blackman, back to Scott on the right wing, right corner for Ramon Snowden, blows by Brandwick, blocked by Brandwick from behind. Page the loose ball, outlet pass stolen away to the basket, blocked by Oliver. Ryan saves it back inbounds to right. Saints will run right to left with numbers here, right down the center, right corner for Himes, back out to right. Siena will reset. Good defense there after almost giving up an easy 2.
Boy, that was a bad outlet pass by, I think it was Jimmy Page. Ryan Oliver luckily didn't pick up his 3rd foul, but the Saints got lucky because Niagara missed the layup.
Wright had the ball knocked away. Marquise gets it back out to Oliver, still with 10 on the shot clock. Himes near midcourt. Left side to Oliver. 2:25 to go. Saints up 11. Oliver dribbling, going one-on-one, spinning, kicks it out for Brandwick. He'll rise for 3. He got it! Willem Brandwick buries the triple. Saints lead it by 14, 32-18.
The ball is bouncing the Saints' way right now after that defensive stop last possession, and Willem making that shot with 2 seconds on the shot clock. The gods are shining down on the Saints right now.
Willem Brandwick now 9 out of 20, 45% from beyond the arc this season. Reed takes it to the basket, shoots it over a double team, blocked. Page just got it. Saints defense very stingy here with 1:50 to go.
This is tournament basketball right now, and the referees are letting them play a little bit because Reed tried to go into the defender. Brandwick did a good job of just extending his arms straight up, not getting the foul.
Saints with 5 blocks already. Not a category they're particularly strong in, especially without Oganyemi on the court. Himes left side for Wright with 1:30 to go. Saints by 14. Oliver in the right corner. He'll shoot a 3! And no good. Rebound tapped by Snowden to himself in the far corner.
That would have been a huge shot. 17-point lead possibly for the Saints.
Instead, back the other way, it's Reed taking it to the basket on Brandwick. Lays it up with the left hand. No good, and a foul. 1:11 to go.
On the rebound?
Brandwick the foul, his second.
They're going to say it's in the act of shooting. Late whistle right there, but Purple Eagles will go to the line.
32-18, Siena leads with 1:11 left to go. Dominique Reed to the line. Rob Poole getting set to check into the game, as is Javion Oganyemi, who's been quiet thus far. Javion really playing well of late, only 2 points and 3 rebounds here today. Reed, a 69% free throw shooter, makes the first. Oganyemi in, Oliver out. Poole in for Brandwick. Both players checking out, check out with 2 fouls, so good to get them out of the game here with 1:10 to go. Reed's second shot. It's good. 6 points for Dominique Reed, the MAAC All-Rookie Team member, 2-time Rookie of the Week, and with 1 minute left to go in the first half, Siena leads 32-20. Right side Oganyemi, out top to right, left side to Himes. Alley-oop Oganyemi through his hands, out of bounds, a turnover.
That pass was about halfway up the backboard. A little bit too high for Javion. Niagara had defended fairly well, but if that pass is about 6 inches lower, Javion can at least catch it and possibly convert.
Niagara lets the ball roll across midcourt with 55 seconds left. They pick it up there. Matt Scott on the right wing, guarded by Poole, out top to Reed. Feeds the post, Snowden, faces on Page, shoots it over him, too strong. Rebound on the weak side, and a foul before the shot. It's going to be a 1-and-1 coming up here for Niagara. Marquise Wright, his first. 45 seconds left. It'll send Niagara to the line for 1-and-1.
Jimmy Page did a good job of taking the contact of Snowden on the post move. Snowden badly missed that bank shot, went to the opposite side. Marquise was called for the foul on the rebound by Reed.
Reed makes the front end of the 1-and-1 as Niagara going to work from the line here. Getting back into this game, they trailed by 14, now down by 11. Reed 3 out of 3 from the line. He's also got 5 rebounds and now 7 points. Make it 8 points to go along with 5 boards. Siena will call their use it or lose it timeout. Coming up at halftime, Siena Athletic Director John Dargenio will join us to talk about the Siena Athletic Program. Saints leading it here 32-22. Shooting the ball 46% from the field. Niagara 33%. One of your keys to the game, win the battle of the boards. Saints plus 10 on the glass, including 7 offensive rebounds.
They've done a good job of utilizing the offensive rebound to get points, and they've also done a good job at the defensive end, limiting the second chance points for the Purple Eagles. The Saints leading that category 9-4 as of the last timeout as far as second chance points. 9-6 now.
Saints have played 8 players, and all of them have scored.
They've all scored, they've all contributed, and they've all made a good defensive play. It seems like when this team is playing solid defensively, they do a better job at the offensive end. That has been the case in this game. You love the fact that Javion Oganyemi is in the game with 0 fouls. That's a good job in the first half, not getting into foul trouble. Levon Long, a manageable 2 fouls. He's on the bench.
40 seconds left. About an 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Call it 9 seconds. Saints can run the clock down here with a 10-point lead. Left side, Evan Himes playing catch with Marquise Wright. 30 seconds remaining, 21 to shoot. Himes on the left wing. Open for a moment. Back to Wright. Siena running time off the clock here with 14 to shoot. Himes out top with 10 on the shot clock. Has played a majority of this first half. Left side for Wright. Back to Himes. Saints get it within the arc. Himes a long 3. No good. Rebound. Tapped. It's fought for underneath, and it's out of bounds off of Niagara. Be Siena basketball with 9.5 seconds left.
Well, the Saints held the ball, and they settled for about a 25-foot contested shot. So, again, their offense not generating a lot. is with the Saints ball, 9.5 seconds. They'll bring in Long and Oliver.
Page and Himes go out. Himes struggling from the field, 1 out of 6, but a chance to extend this lead in the final 10 seconds. Out top for Oganyemi, straight away for right with 7 seconds left. To Long in the lane. Lavon up fakes, lays it in with the left hand.
Somehow got that ball through the arm of Reed.
Stolen by Oliver, shot at the buzzer, no good. Saints going to the half, leading it by a dozen, 34-22.
Well, Niagara made 4 foul shots in a row to make it a 10-point game. The Saints get a score, get the crowd back in, and then Ryan Oliver, leaping as high as he can, snares that pass by Reed and almost comes up with another bucket. But the first half, not only won on the scoreboard by the Saints, but definitely won in every other category. They've executed offensively well enough, and defensively, they've had one of their better halves.
34-22, Saints take the lead at the half. M&T Bank halftime show coming up. We're back with that after this from the Times Union Center on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network.
You are listening to Talk 1300.
Hi everybody, Robert Lee here for 2 great teams, Siena Saints Basketball and Napa Auto Parts, proud sponsor of the Saints. The Saints deliver top performance on the court, and your Napa Auto Parts store helps your vehicle deliver top performance on the road. With access to more than 400,000 quality parts and accessories and friendly Napa know-how, your Napa store is the stop that will keep you going this season and year-round. Go Napa and go Saints!
I'm Ray Appy, President and CEO of Anise & Associates. With the rapid change in technology, your business will benefit from a partner that can help you capture the best of what is available now while planning for what's coming next. We've all been hearing about the cloud and wondering, is it secure? Will it really save money? Am I cloud ready? Benefit from our 45 years of expertise and innovation. Let Anise be your technology colleague as you start or continue your journey to the cloud. Visit us at annese.com/cloud.
In 1963, my father opened Bernard Service Center of Albany. Together with his father, they built a reputation for treating people right, great service,
can you hear me all right,
fair
John?
price. Now, 50 years later, you can still depend on Bernard's. Take it from me, Mike Bernard, 3rd generation. Whatever your vehicle needs, from tune-up to fill-up, car or truck, foreign or domestic, we're here for you. And one of the only places offering ethanol-free gasoline for better performance and longer engine life. Bernard Service Center, Albany, east of Memorial Hospital.
Keeping their members healthy through affordable, reliable healthcare benefits is what CDPHP is all about. How do they do it? It's simple. They put their members at the heart of everything they do, from the caring, personalized attention they deliver to the complimentary wellness programs that make staying healthy easier. CDPHP is committed to making their members number one. It's the kind of service that goes beyond what your average insurance company might offer, but it's all in a day's work at CDPHP. More than an insurance plan, it's a health plan. CDPHP, a plan for life. Learn more at cdphp.com.
Hi Saints fans, I'm Guy Matalone, founder and CEO of GTM Payroll Services in Clifton Park. As a Siena alum, I'm pleased that GTM is a proud sponsor of Siena Basketball. With almost 20 years playing some great offense, GTM provides comprehensive payroll, human resources, and insurance services to hundreds of businesses. Today, we distribute over 30,000 payroll checks every week to fans like you. Trying to get your company's payroll done before heading to a Saints game? Put GTM on your team. Call us today at 373-4111 or visit GTM.com and discover how GTM can help your team score.
You're listening to Siena Basketball on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network. The Saints are home tonight, playing the Purple Eagles of Niagara. Now, back to the game.
The halftime show is brought to you by M&T Bank. Robert Lee, Tom Herter with you. Halftime of the Times Union Center MAAC Tournament opening round. Siena 34 and Niagara 22. We're pleased to be joined now for our twice annual visit with Siena Athletic Director John D'Argenio. John, we appreciate you taking the time. John, tell us a little bit about your impressions of this first half. Tough season for the men's team, but still a chance to turn it around over the next 5 days.
Thanks, Robert. Great to be here with you guys. Certainly happy that we entered halftime with the 12-point lead. I think Coach Patsos has these guys motivated to play hard, and it has been a long, trying season, and I know that the team's had its ups and downs with some injuries. Well, I think what's impressive is for the most part, they've stuck to it for every game and have played hard.
What does it mean to you in your position that the tournament is back in Albany? I mean, it's got to be a big feather in the cap of Siena College that the tournament has come back to Albany, that the conference as a whole thinks enough of not only this venue, but the school to host this?
Yeah, that's a great question, Tom. Obviously, there's a lot of differences of opinions on playing here, but I do think it's really a testament to this area in the way it supports college basketball. And it's not just Siena, because certainly Siena's been playing basketball in this area since the 30s, and in downtown facilities since the 50s. So the fan base has really developed well, and I think that's why the league and the presidents come back here, because they know that it's going to look good. There's going to be a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of excitement and energy, and it means something to the area. And, of course, from our perspective, from Siena perspective, I think it's a compliment because our fans show up. So that's how I view that.
Well, it's interesting. The conference is trying to make this a neutral site as much as they can.
Right.
Talk about some of the things they did as far as the new court and some of the surroundings that to make this a non-Siena home site.
I think the branding efforts have been great. I really do think it looks good, and I think when you come to a conference tournament, that's what you want to see. You want to see the conference brand. It's not about one school, it's about 11 schools. And I think Rich Enser, the commissioner, the presidents of the MAAC made an investment to buy a floor, which they share with the Basketball Hall of Fame, to brand this place and any place this tournament might be in the future that says MAAC. So when the student athletes show up on game day, on practice day, they get that excitement and feeling of a tournament.
John Dargenio, Siena Athletic Director, joining us here. Be remiss if we didn't talk about the women's team, which had its strongest season in over a decade, finished with 18 wins in the regular season for head coach Allie Jacks. They go into the MAAC tournament tomorrow in the quarterfinals against Iona. Got to be excited about the resurgence of the women's team.
Really can't say enough about what those student athletes have accomplished and what Allie and her staff have accomplished, because I think it would have been very easy to pack it in early on. You're 5 minutes into practice and your starting point guard blows out her ACL. But this team really responded, and I think what Allie's done is put a plan in place of how to make this program better, and she's working that plan. And I think once we get to full strength and once she's able to get another cycle of recruits in here, I think you'll see a team that's going to compete for a conference championship.
John, before we let you go, we know this is still basketball season, but the tail end, the spring season, doesn't feel like it outside, but it has started already. Talk a little bit about a couple of teams that are returning as MAAC champions, the baseball and men's lacrosse programs.
Men's lacrosse, they're coming back. They've won a lot of MAAC championships. John Speck and his crew have done a tremendous job. We're excited for that. I think they're picked to finish first again this year. Lacrosse is a great growing sport. It's got great fan and alumni support, and we're excited for that. We have a new women's lacrosse coach, Brianna Borelli, who's done a good job and had a big win a couple days ago against Central Connecticut. And the old warhorse, Tony Rossi, back at it for year number 142. Tony's got a philosophy and he sticks to it, and it paid off last year with a great appearance in the NCAA tournament. And I think baseball, more than any other sport, anybody that gets in 1 through 6 can win it, because obviously you're playing multiple games and it's not just one chance. You have a couple opportunities. So he's done a good job. We're excited for that.
John, we appreciate you taking the time. We wish you best of luck not only for the rest of the basketball season, but through the spring. We look forward to talking to you again soon.
I appreciate it, and I'm glad you didn't ask me for my derby horse.
I haven't even looked at it either, so that's why I didn't ask you.
And great job on the Siena moments, by the way.
Hey,
appreciate
thank you. No
thank
problem.
Thank you guys, too. You guys do a great job. We appreciate it.
Appreciate that, John, and we appreciate the opportunity. Halftime here, 34-22, Saints lead. Back with first half stats after this on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network.
You are listening to Talk 1300.
The role of IT in higher education is evolving, and no one knows that better than Anise. We've been a technical colleague to colleges and universities across New York State since 1970. With solutions like wireless, virtual desktop, and visual security, we help campuses stay safe, mobile, and on the cutting edge. I'm Ray Appy, President and CEO of Anise. Let us help you create a connected learning environment for today's connected generation. Visit us at anise.com/higher ed. That's ANNESE.com. And go Saints.
Trustco is the Capital District's hometown bank. From mortgages to home equity loans to investment management, Trustco is your family's one stop for financial independence, safety, and financial security. Trustco Bank wants you to feel protected and secure with your online banking services and offers e-statements, which gives you the option of receiving your banking information online. Trustco also offers online bill paying. Log on to trustcobank.com and find out more about online banking and e-statements, making your family banking more secure, accessible, and convenient. TrustGo also offers mobile alerts via email and text. TrustGo will notify your email account or send a text alert with updates on balances, transfers, and checks clearing. TrustGo helps manage your account with quick and easy electronic messaging to your most available and convenient data source. TrustGo has over 135 branch locations between the Capital District and Central Florida. TrustGo, your hometown bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
So, how's that New Year's resolution going? You know, January is long gone. Isn't it time to get your fit together at Vent Fitness? You don't need a gym with pushy salespeople, and you don't need a gym that gives you pizza and candy. What you need is a fitness center that gives you results. It's time to get your fit together and join Vent Fitness. With memberships as low as $9.99 per month, it's easy to get started. Get your fit together at ventfitness.com.
You're listening to Siena Basketball on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network. The Saints are home tonight, playing the Purple Eagles of Niagara. Now, back to the game.
M&T Bank halftime show continues with the Saints leading 34-22 over Niagara. MAAC opening round. Robert Lee, Tom Herter back with you here. Take a look at our first half stats quickly. Saints shoot the ball 45% from the field. Niagara just 33%. Saints 5 out of 15 from downtown. Shot a lot of three-pointers. Made 33% of them. Niagara 0 for 4. Purple Eagles the advantage from the line, 6 out of 7. Saints 1 out of 2. Siena crushing Niagara on the glass, 22-11. Both teams too many turnovers. Niagara with 8. Siena had 9. Saints also had 5 blocks from 5 different players. Niagara led by Dominique Reed, 8 points, 5 rebounds. 3 different players had 4 points. Saints had 8 players play. All 8 of them scored, led by Levon Long, 8 points, 5 rebounds. Ryan Oliver, 7 points, 5 boards, 2 assists. Marquise Wright, 5 points, 4 assists. Evan Himes, 4 points, 3 turnovers, 1 out of 6 from the field. Rob Poole was 1 out of 4. He had 3 points. Brandwick 3, Page and Oganyemi with 2. Good balanced attack.
Yeah, great balance. You love to see that. I mean, first and foremost, you love the fact that Levon Long gave this team such positive minutes. He has been a mental challenge this season. He has been a kid that has just been in a mental fog in too many games. He's too talented a player. He's too important to this team. He is a mismatched nightmare for opposing defenses. And what he did in the first half is what I expected all season long from Levon, a consistent double-double type of kid. He's on track for that. I hope I don't jinx him in the second half, but that to me was a huge positive. And the other one, Marquise Wright, 4 assists, 0 turnovers. We haven't seen that stat line in a long time. That's back to good Siena basketball. Marquise is the leading man for this team. He's capable of big games in that category, and he's on his way as well.
Siena as a team, 8 assists, 9 turnovers, not great, but Niagara 2 assists, 8 turnovers, still could certainly be worse.
Well, Niagara just 8 of 24. You can talk about the 33%, but the other stat I like is the fact that they've only attempted 24 field goals, and the Saints have shot 31 times. So you could almost take those extra 3-point field goals that the Saints have missed and said that they're gravy. That's extra because they took 7 extra shots. I don't mind the 3-point shots at all this game. I think they've been good shots. Hopefully the Saints can just continue. It starts with this first 4 minutes. First four minutes of the second half, win the first 4 minutes, and you can almost put Niagara in the rearview mirror. I don't believe that entirely, but let me tell you something. It takes a lot to come back from an 18-point deficit with about 15 minutes to go in the game.
That'll do it for the M&T Bank halftime show. Second half coming up. Winner moves on to face Iona. Saints 34, Purple Eagles 22 on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network.
You are listening to Talk 1300.
MAAC fans, be there for the best one yet. The 2015 MAAC Basketball Championships return to the Times Union Center in Albany March 5th through the 9th. And nothing beats seeing it live. Don't miss your chance to see who will cut down the nets and earn a spot in the big dance. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com, the Times Union Center box office, or by calling 800-745-3000. Act now. This year's championships are sure to be the best one yet. The 2015 MAAC Basketball Championships return to the Times Union Center.
Keeping their members healthy through affordable, reliable healthcare benefits is what CDPHP is all about. How do they do it? It's simple. They put their members at the heart of everything they do, from the caring, personalized attention they deliver to the complimentary wellness programs that make staying healthy easier. CDPHP is committed to making their members number one. It's the kind of service that goes beyond what your average insurance company might offer, but it's all in a day's work at CDPHP. More than an insurance plan, it's a health plan. CDPHP, a plan for life. Learn more at cdphp.com.
This winter, leave the driving to Amtrak. Whether you're traveling for business or pleasure, Amtrak is simply the easiest and most convenient way to travel. Right now, you can enjoy a 15% off discount between any two stations within New York State when you visit ilovenewyork.com to book your ticket. And don't forget, Amtrak operates more than 300 trains a day and services more than 500 destinations spanning across the country. Visit Amtrak.com for more information. Amtrak. Enjoy the journey.
If you'll be hiring this year, call the folks at Linium Staffing. With over 20 years of experience, these are the people who will work relentlessly for you to find the right candidate for the job. They take the time to get to know you, your people, and the culture that sets you apart. Their unique process has made them a big success in the capital region and the nation, and they want to be your staffing partner. Reach out to Linium Staffing today to start a conversation and grow a relationship. Call 689-3138 or online at liniumstaffing.com. Linium Staffing. Grow confidently.
You're listening to Siena Basketball on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network. The Saints are home tonight playing the Purple Eagles of Niagara. Now, let's head courtside for the call of tonight's game.
Set to start the second half. Brendan Teenan, our producer, back in the studio, has done a great job all season. Saints trying to extend that season at least one more game with a win here in the opening round of the MAAC tournament. Niagara's got the ball to start the second half, moving it right to left with Myers, Reed, Scott, Snowden, and Blackman. Blackman very quiet in that first half, only 4 points. He's their leading scorer, 13.5 a game. Myers gets it to Blackman on the left wing, takes it over top of the key. Left side for Reed. Niagara attacking right to left in the road, black and purple. Scott on the right wing in front of the Niagara bench. Out top to Blackman, dribbles to the right elbow, down the right side of the lane, hangs in traffic, missed the shot, rebounded by Long again. Lovano push it diagonally ahead into the front court for Marquise Wright, who's joined by Long, Poole, Oganyemi, and Himes. Saints starting 5.
Saints do a good job again contesting without fouling, and then Levon Long picking up the defensive rebound.
6 boards now for Long, right top of the key. As Tom mentioned, this first 4 minutes of the second half, can the Saints open up a big lead and try to put this one away? They feed the post, Oganyemi, low left block. Javion, the Troy native, double team, skips it out to Himes, right side for Poole. Wide open 3 on the way. He got it! Rob Poole with 6. Saints open up a 15-point lead, 37-22, biggest lead of the game.
Great ball movement by the Saints, but Rob Poole was wide open because Niagara had to double team Javion Oganyemi in the low post. 3 passes later, the Saints get the shot they want.
Scott missed the layup, but the rebound jam by Dominique Reed. He's got 10 points, 18:45 to go. Saints lead 37-24.
Niagara with the dribble drive miss, but the help defender was Oganyemi, leaving Reed wide open for the putback dunk.
Right against man-to-man D between the circles. Picks up the dribble 40 feet away, had the pass knocked away. Poole regains. Poole will attack the basket and feed the post for Oganyemi. Check that Long. Levon pivots, double team, skips it to Himes on the right wing. He'll shoot a 3. Count it! Evan Himes with 7. Saints come out firing, leading at 40-24.
Assist Levon Long continues to produce for the Saints.
Snowden, top of the key 3, no good. Rebound loose. Who's got it? Siena's got it right ahead for Himes. 2-on-1. Himes pulls up left elbow jumper. Got the roll. Evan with 9. Saints open up a 18-point lead. 42-24. Tough to keep track of all the points here. Timeout Niagara.
8-2 run to start the second half. That last jump shot by Evan Himes seemed like it touched multiple parts of the rim, but the soft touch by the senior, and the seniors leading the way to start the second half. I said the first 4 minutes were so important. The Saints have definitely won the first 2 minutes.
18-point lead now, 42-24. Prime Company is the proud partner of Siena Athletics. Special thanks to Dr. Hamish Kerr of Albany Medical Center, the official sports medicine provider of Siena Athletics. Tonight's assist of the game is brought to you by UHY LLP, the Capital Region's leading choice for professional tax and business consulting services. Well, as you said, Tom, the first 4 minutes would be so important, and the Saints have opened up now an 18-point lead over an offensively challenged Niagara team. Siena's blown a lot of leads this season. Let's call a spade a spade. This is not a safe lead by any means, but certainly better than going in the other direction.
Yeah, there's no question. And it has started with defense for the Saints because Niagara, almost all of their shots have been over a Saints defender. And with the game being called the way it is, I think the officials are doing a great job of letting them play. We're not getting those ticky-tack fouls where the offensive player is jumping into the defender and they're rewarding the offensive player with 2 foul shots. So the contact around the basket has to be severe or a true foul for it to be called, and that has played into the Saints' favor. Let's face it, Javion Oguniemi, no fouls. Levon Long with 2. Those 2 players need to be on the court for this team to be a difference maker. As we've already seen Javion, he's double-teamed in the post. That's the respect the opposing defenses have for the sophomore. That opens up his teammates.
How many times this year, especially here at the Times Union Center, have we seen opponents lighting it up from beyond the arc and the Saints really struggling? Look at today. Saints 7 out of 17. Niagara 0 for 5, plus 21 from beyond the arc. Lead it by 18. Niagara inbounds, almost stolen. And Niagara manages to regain control with 18 minutes to go. 42-24 Saints.
Marquise Wright, so fast and quick. You can't sleep on that young man. He almost came up with that steal. Came out of nowhere.
Snowden with the ball left wing. Purple Eagles in trouble here, down 18 with 17:45 to go. Feed the post. Long reached for it. And then Long kind of hit Snowden in the head. He got the ball first and knocked it out of bounds.
Well,
no foul.
How Snowden did not score on that play. Levon went for the steal, so Snowden had the rim between no one between him and the rim and just could not convert.
Scott pulls up from 15, and air ball. Rebound jam by Emil Blackman.
Air ball rebounds seem to always go to the offense because the defenders are looking to box out. That's what happened with Niagara. Weak side, easy putback.
6 points for Blackman. 42-26 Siena with 17:20 to go. Himes with the ball out top.
You got to love that mid-range 15-foot shot. That was just shot 17 feet, though, by Matt Scott.
Poole feeds the post for Long, kicks it out. Poole fires a 3, air ball, barely grazed the iron. Oguniemi, the rebound, lays it in.
Good answer by the Saints. Oguniemi doing some work on the glass.
4 points for Javion. Saints open up an 18-point lead again, 44-26 with 17 minutes to go. Myers, right side for Reed. Niagara came in on a 4-game winning streak. Saints have lost 5 in a row. Left side, Blackman eludes Himes, kicks it out. Awkward pass for Scott. Back to Blackman, top of the key. Pass batted away by Himes. Evan out races him for it. Evan to the basket, lays it up left hand, no good. Right follows it up and in.
Great hustle by the Siena backcourt, getting some steals and conversions on putbacks. Marquise Wright did not give up on the play when Himes was ahead of the pack.
7 for Marquise. Saints have opened up a 20-point lead, 46-26. Reed on the low right block. Reed back to the basket, flips it up in traffic and scores. Tough shot for Dominique Reed. He's got 12.
Tough shot is right, going off the left shoulder, right-handed jump hook.
Himes races to the rack, runs over a man, scored on the foul. With 16-12 to go, Evan Himes has 11 to lead Siena.
Well, you got to love the Saints tonight because they're answering when Niagara is scoring, and that's the last thing the Purple Eagles can afford to have happen. Evan Himes picking up, I believe, a foul on Blackman.
His second. Into the game, Jimmy Page. Into the game, Ryan Oliver replacing Long and Poole. The Saints have opened up a 20-point lead with 16-12 to go. Niagara brings in Karan Davis and Cameron Fowler, who makes his first appearance. Fowler averages a point and a half a game. 16-12 left to go. And this game on the verge of being blown totally wide open to the point of no return. Himes takes a deep breath at the line. 1 out of 2. He has Siena's only 2 free throw attempts tonight. He makes this one. 12 points for Himes and the biggest lead of the game, 49-28. Saints with a full court press, looking to put this one away. Niagara blows it. I should say breaks the press easily. Fowler across midcourt. Fowler to the basket. Kicks it out for Davis. Push shot 3. Way off the mark. The right side of the rim. Himes the rebound. Saints a run. Himes into the front court left to right. Himes kicks it out for Oliver on the right wing. And Siena will reset and pull it back out near midcourt with 15:50 to go, leading it by 21. Himes with the ball in front of the Siena bench. Into the corner for Wright. Marquise crosses over. Out top to Himes. Right side Oguniemi into the corner for Oliver with 15 to shoot. To Wright between the circles with 15:35 to go. 10 on the shot clock. Wright Gets a screen left from Oganyemi. Right to the left elbow to Javion. He'll shoot it from 16. No good. Rebound. Dominique Reed again for Niagara. Pushes ahead. Stolen easily by Himes. Saints have numbers the other way. 3-on-2. Himes. Alley-oop right. Oh! Almost hammered it down with one hand, but he missed the dunk. Would have been the dunk of the year for Marquise Wright. But instead it's out of bounds to Niagara. 15-15 to go. And a timeout brought to you by All-Star Wine and Spirits. Saints 49. Purple Eagles 28 on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network.
You are listening to Talk 1300.
I'm Rob McCormick, President and CEO of Trustco Bank, the presenting sponsor of Siena Basketball. You can trust that Siena prepares their students to be the leaders of tomorrow, just as you can trust in the strength of Trustco Bank. For over 100 years, Trustco Bank has been financially strong and will continue to be so into the future by using core banking principles and safe lending practices. I welcome you to stop into any of our hometown locations. We offer modern convenience with old school service.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Scott from NH Kelman Scrap Recycling, here to remind you, no matter what you call your recyclables, whether you call it old trash, junk, or just miscellaneous stuff, if you bring it to NH Kelman, it means extra cash in your pocket. Take a moment and look through your garage, attic, or cellar for old metal items. You'll be surprised at what they're worth. Recycle and put extra cash in your pocket. It's a win-win for everyone.
NH Kelman Scrap Recycling. Open daily 7 till 5, Saturdays 7 till noon.
You're listening to Siena Basketball on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network. The Saints are home tonight, playing the Purple Eagles of Niagara. Now, back to the game.
15-15 to go. Saints with a 21-point lead, leading Niagara 49-28. And let's relive that last play. Evan Himes running the break. Alley-oops it for Marquise Wright, who tried a one-handed tomahawk alley-oop, right listed at 6 feet tall, would have basically ended the game.
No question. That would have been a highlight reel of all highlight reel dunks for the Saints, not only this season, but in a lot of seasons. You talk about your 5 greatest moments in Siena history. That would have been one of the 5 greatest dunks we've seen. And that would have taken the roof off this building, even though it's a decent crowd. I mean, the Siena fans are spread out because of the MAAC seating arrangements. We don't have our usual faces that we're seeing in the season ticket section.
Steal Siena. Himes behind the back for Page. Back out to Himes on the right corner. Saints cause a turnover. Oliver wide open. Oliver steps into a 3. No good. Short. Rebound loose and controlled by a new face in the game, James Suber for Niagara. That could have made it a 24-point lead. Oliver the open 3. Blackman down the lane. Blackman lays it up and in with the left hand and the foul.
That's a big bucket right there for the Purple Eagles. To your point, Ryan Oliver misses a 3. That could have got it to 24. Now we're looking at a 3-point play for the Purple Eagles, which can cut this game down to an 18-point manageable game for the Purple Eagles.
The foul was called on Jimmy Page. His first. He checks out. Levon Long back in. Blackman to the line, excellent free throw shooter, 82%, completes the 3-point play, has 9 points, 14:50 to go, 49-31, Siena still comfortably ahead. Wright races to the right elbow.
And the Saints don't want to play conservative. They want to continue to push the throttle. They're playing well, continue to play well. Don't try to just take the air out of the ball.
Wright on the left wing. Saints have blown a lot of leads this year. 14:30 to go. Wright gets a screen from Long. Wright kicks it out for Himes on the right wing. 10 on the shot clock. Oganyemi left side for Oliver to Himes. Long NBA 3. Way off the mark, off the back iron. Rebound loose. And a foul against Oganyemi with the push, as the Saints did not get a good look on that possession with 14:20 to go. Javion's first of the game. To your point, got to stay aggressive. Don't get it. It's not only scoring the ball, but it's maintaining an aggressive mindset.
Again, when you're playing well, just roll with it. Keep the flow going.
Evan Himes out of the game. Rob Poole in.
15-9 advantage in the second half to start for the Saints, so just keep that going.
Cameron Fowler out top for Suber. Off to Reed, left side Blackman. Emil Blackman has 9 points. He'll dribble to the left baseline, pull up, get it down low for Reed. Left-handed flip shots up and in. Dominique Reed has 14 points, and the Purple Eagles pull within 16.
He's been the one bright spot for the Purple Eagles, scored in a variety of fashions.
Just a freshman, a redshirt freshman, also has 7 rebounds. Oganyemi right wing, out top for Wright, left side to Oliver. Left corner for Poole. Feeds the post Oganyemi. Carves out space under the basket. Nifty move, lays it in with the right hand.
Good strength right there by the sophomore. The Saints get a much-needed post basket.
6 points for Javion, 51-33, 13:20 to go. Davis gets a screen right. Left side for Blackman, feeds the post Reed. Dominique Reed faces on Oganyemi, takes him to the basket, lays it up, no good. Rebound volleyed up, no good. Rebound ripped down and a jump ball. And the arrow will favor Siena with 13:05 to go.
Good battle on the glass. Levon Long almost had the weak side rebound knocked out of his hands. And then Reed and Oganyemi on the other side of the hoop got tied up with the jump ball. But that's just good activity both ways.
51-33 Siena, 13 minutes to go. Right into the front court, left to right in the home white. Takes it over near side right, feeds the post Levon Long, clears out. His man falls down with a flop. Levon lays it in easily with the right hand.
Got to continue to go to Levon Long. He is a mismatch nightmare for the opposing defense. Love getting him the ball on the low block.
10 points for Levon, 12:40 to go. Saints up 20. Quick shot is up and in.
2.
Dominique Reed hits the 18-footer.
Toe on the line, I believe.
Ill-advised if that doesn't go in. Instead, he's got 16 points. 53-35, Long all the way to the basket, soars, missed the shot, rebound Reed, rips it away, his 8th board of the game. Up ahead for Fowler, right to left across the timeline with 12:20 to go. Fowler, stopped by Poole, kicks it out, Blackman, up fakes, dribbles in for a right elbow jumper, no good. Rebound volleyed around, who's got it? It's Niagara, under the basket, Blackman had it knocked away. Poole has it for Siena. 12:05 to go, 53-35, Saints lead. Crowd cheering here. 12 minutes remaining, Saints up by 18.
Saints are coming up with a lot of those 50-50 balls right now, and that's a big advantage. That's when you know your team is playing well, when they're winning the hustle battle.
Oliver left elbow, outside for Poole, out top to right. 18-point lead for Siena with 10 on the shot clock. Right to Oganyemi beyond the arc. Javion dribbles towards the basket, gallops to the rack and scores.
It wasn't pretty, it wasn't smooth, but it was successful. Javion from the three-point line.
8 points now for Oganyemi. Niagara the other way, hammer dunk. Emil Blackman finishes with authority. He's got 11, but trading baskets not good for the Purple Eagles.
No, that's Blackman's second big dunk in the second half from the same side of the hoop.
55-37, 11:15 left to go. Oliver top of the key. Skips it to Poole, right corner, feeds the post, Oganyemi, low right block. Javion kicks it out top to Oliver, left side Long, off to Poole. Good ball movement here for Siena, 11 minutes to go. Feed the post Long, faces on the low left block, double team, skips it left corner, Oliver pulls up from 17 and scores.
Good ball movement by the Saints, once again set up because of a double team on Levon Long. 2 passes later, Ryan Oliver's one dribble to his left into a nice 15-foot baseline shot.
Saints are shooting 50% from the field and lead it by 20 with 10:40 to go. Taking it to the basket, Dominique Reed. His pass, dangerous one, blocked. Suber, a foul. Suber's shot was blocked, but a foul on Long. It's his third, and a timeout brought to you by All-Star Wine and Spirits. 10:35 to go. Saints in control, 57-37 on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network.
You are listening to Talk 1300.
Keeping their members healthy through affordable, reliable healthcare benefits is what CDPHP is all about. How do they do it? It's simple. They put their members at the heart of everything they do. From the caring, personalized attention they deliver to the complimentary wellness programs that make staying healthy easier, CDPHP is committed to making their members number one. It's the kind of service that goes beyond what your average insurance company might offer, but it's all in a day's work at CDPHP. More than an insurance plan, it's a health plan. CDPHP, a plan for life. Learn more at cdphp.com.
This winter, leave the driving to Amtrak. Whether you're traveling for business or pleasure, Amtrak is simply the easiest and most convenient way to travel. Right now, you can enjoy a 15% off discount between any 2 stations within New York State when you visit ilovenewyork.com to book your ticket. And don't forget, Amtrak operates more than 300 trains a day and services more than 500 destinations spanning across the country. Visit Amtrak.com for more information. Amtrak. Enjoy the journey.
You're listening to Siena Basketball on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network. The Saints are home tonight, playing the Purple Eagles of Niagara. Now, back to the game.
10:35 left to go here. Siena 57, Niagara 37. Robert Lee, Tom Herter with you. Opening round of the MAAC tournament. The winner of this game moves on to face the number 1 seed, the regular season champion, the Iona Gales, Saturday at noon. If the Saints win here, we would have the pregame at 11:30 a.m. Saturday morning. If they lose here and give up a 20-point lead in the process, tune in to Iona or Niagara for the broadcast.
Call that brunch with the Saints, possibly?
Absolutely. To the line, James Suber, 56% from the line this season. He'll have 2 shots. Long goes out of the game with 3 fouls. Page and Brandwick back in. Oganyemi also checked out. Suber made the first. So the Saints have Oliver, Page, Brandwick, Poole, and Wright. Niagara counters with Fowler, Davis, Suber, Snowden, and Blackman. Suber makes them both first 2 points of the game. 57-39, 10:35 to go. Right across the timeline, left to right. Off to Poole. Left side for Page. Back to Poole, top of the key. Brandwick hit a big 3 early. Left elbow, Oliver, left wing for Poole. Nice post feed down low, Page. Great position, draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Deep position right there by Jimmy Page. Again, he's a strong, physical kid. He had position on the low circle. We talk about the dotted line circle in the paint. We're talking the low circle where they call the offensive foul or block. And Jimmy will go to the line.
First free throw attempts of the game for Page, the freshman, 74%. Makes the first. Jimmy had a couple of good games against Niagara, 14.6 rebounds total in those 2 games. Averaged about 2.5 points a game this season. Gets the friendly roll on the second, has 4 points. And Siena leads again by 20, 59-39 with 10:10 to go.
Saints continue to answer. They've been very good offensively tonight against the Purple Eagles.
25 points already in the second half, midway through the half. Had their biggest halftime lead of the season today, 12 points, and have poured it on. Fowler, wild shot, rebounded again by Niagara. It's no good. Suber, a couple of shots at it, out of bounds. To Niagara with 9:50 to go and 31 on the shot clock.
Activity on the glass. Purple Eagles starting to heat up, trying to get some putbacks, and the Saints very active on the glass defensively. 5 guys within about 3 feet of the hoop right there.
Into the, they pass it in for Fowler, out top to Blackman, right side. It is Karan Davis. Out top to Fowler with 9:45 to go. Saints up by 20. Left wing Emil Blackman going one-on-one with Long, who's got 3 fouls. Blackman dribbles into him, had the shot blocked and a foul.
Again, that's an offensive player just launching himself towards the basket, hoping to draw contact with something in the white jersey, and he did with Willem Brandwick, the help defender, his 3rd foul.
And it'll put Emil Blackman at the line. This is really Niagara's only hope to get back into the game. Stop the clock, make a lot of free throws. Blackman makes the first.
And full court press. We haven't seen Niagara try to extend themselves and force some turnovers on the Saints.
Himes and Oganyemi in. Brandwick and Page out. Blackman up to 12 points now. His 20th double-figure game of the season. In Niagara's 30th game. Second free throw is up. It's good. 13 for Blackman. 9:35 to go. Saints lead 59-41. Maintaining that lead here. Not really blowing it wide open, but maintaining, which is totally okay when you're up by 18. 9:25 to go. Right. They run flex action underneath, playing catch with Himes out top. Left side for Oliver. Right side for Long. Wide open there. Didn't want to shoot it. Left elbow, Oganyemi. Javion out top for Long. They'll reset with Himes near midcourt with 10 on the shot clock. Himes hands it off to Wright with 6 to shoot. He's 35 feet away. Gets by Davis. Wright to the basket, glides, lays it up with the right hand. No good, never hit the rim. Rebounded by Suber. Here comes Niagara the other way. Dominique Reed in the front court. Reed bounces it to nobody, out of bounds. Very poor pass, another turnover.
That's why you don't give the ball to a big man in transition on the run. And Reed, I know he's showed us that he can handle the ball in the open court, but that's a costly turnover for the Purple Eagles because they just got a nice stop. Marquise Wright, can't believe he airballed that layup. Looked like he had a great opportunity with the shot clock winding down.
So crafty finishing around the basket. 8:50 to go. Saints by 18.
I think the Saints go inside to Levon Long. Continue to ride the sophomore.
Long has it on the left baseline. Back out to Himes. Don't want to just start running time off the clock just yet. Still 8.5 minutes to go. 15 to shoot. Saints yet to get it inside the arc. Left side, Oliver feeds the post. Long, low left block. Levon to the basket, strong. Pivots underneath, bangs it off glass, no good. It fell off. Rebounded by Suber. Up ahead for Davis, right to left into the front court. Good move, though, by Long. Just couldn't get the finish. Reed on the left side. Pulls up for an 18-footer. Oh, Dominique Reed knocks it down. He's got 18 points to lead all scorers.
Have yourself a game, young man.
Impressive. Doubling his season average, cuts the lead to 16.
And that's a point where Jimmy Patsos may have taken a timeout, but immediate timeout coming up momentarily or at the next stoppage in play.
8 minutes left to go. Down low, Long carves out space, had the shot blocked. Ball's loose and a foul on Long. Reaching, it'll be Levant's fourth. And a timeout brought to you by All-Star Wine and Spirits. 7:52 to go. Siena holding off Niagara 59-43 on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network.
You are listening to Talk 1300.
So, how's that New Year's resolution going? You know, January is long gone. Isn't it time to get your fit together at Vent Fitness? You don't need a gym with pushy salespeople, and you don't need a gym that gives you pizza and candy. What you need is a fitness center that gives you results. It's time to get your fit together and join Vent Fitness. With memberships as low as $9.99 per month, it's easy to get started. Get your fit together at ventfitness.com.
The role of IT in higher education is evolving, and no one knows that better than Anise. We've been a technical colleague to colleges and universities across New York State since the 1970s. With solutions like wireless, virtual desktop, and visual security, we help campuses stay safe, mobile, and on the cutting edge. I'm Ray Appy, President and CEO of Anise. Let us help you create a connected learning environment for today's connected generation. Visit us at anise.com/higher ed. That's ANNESE.com. And go Saints.
You're listening to Siena Basketball on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network. The Saints are home tonight, playing the Purple Eagles of Niagara. Now, back to the game.
7:52 to go. Saints still comfortably ahead here, 59-43 over Niagara. This is holding true to form for Siena. The Saints finished 8th in the conference standings. They finished this year 5-1 against teams they were either tied with or ahead of in the standings. That's the good news. They could possibly go to 6-1 here. The bad news is they finished 2-12 against teams ahead of them, which is who they would play next, Iona.
Well, and they have not been a strong team at home.
5-9.
5-9. And this is as neutral as the MAAC could make this court, but it's still a pro-Siena crowd. So if the Saints can just continue to play well these last 8 minutes, ride this game into a Saturday midday affair with the Gales.
Well, Coach Cluse thinks there's going to be 10,000 people here on Saturday, so I'm sure the MAAC and the Times Union Center would like that.
Coaches love to kind of exaggerate a lot, especially in press conferences, don't they?
Karan Davis feeds the post for Dominique Reed. Has frankly been the best player in this game. He kicks it out top for Myers. Although his team trails by 16. Myers to the basket, lays it up in traffic and scores.
And that's too easy right there, as now Niagara on a 6-0 run.
Making it 59-45. Niagara just wants to be probably within 10 with about 5 minutes to go. And they've cut it to 14 here with 7:15 remaining. Right on the right wing, out top to Poole, left side for Himes. Out top to Oliver, Long on the bench with 4 fouls. Right at the right elbow, hands it off to Oliver. You have to get it inside the arc, now they do, to Oguniemi. He'll take it to the basket strong. Javion trying to finish in traffic off the left side of the rim, no good. Rebound, Emil Blackman. Here come the Purple Eagles into the front court, right to left. Karan Davis on a big possession here. Skips it left corner for Myers. He'll rise for 3. It's good! Wesley Myers with 9. It's an 11-point lead with 6:45 to go.
9-0 run for the Purple Eagles. Big corner shot. Marquise Wright is right in the face of Myers.
59-48, 6:30 to go. Saints blew an 11-point lead at Monmouth on Sunday in the second half. Trying to avoid the same fate here. In fact, they were up by as many as 21 in this game. Himes to the basket. Awkward shot off glass and in.
Somehow gets it to fall. He's looking for the foul, but his body was turned sideways.
Timeout, Siena. 6:20 to go. 61-48, Saints lead. Much needed basket by Evan Himes there, the senior.
At what point do you come back with Levon Long?
I think he just checked back in.
Right now, I was going to say.
Yes. Oh, wait. Good foresight.
He just shook it off.
Well, if Himes doesn't make that awkward shot and Niagara closes it out with a rebound, they've got the ball with a chance to get it into single digits.
With a man down. Evan Himes fell down underneath the basket.
Long is not back in the game. Saints will stick with the same 5 they had. 6:20 to go.
If Niagara cuts into this and makes it single digits, I think Levon comes back immediately. If the Saints can get a stop and a score and stem the tide a little bit to the next media timeout, I think we see Levon come back at about the 4-minute mark.
6:20 to go here. Niagara with Myers, Davis, Reed, Suber, and Blackman.
Wesley Myers is heated up for the Purple Eagles.
Has 9 points now. Davis in the backcourt, facing full court man pressure from Himes. 6:15 remaining. MAAC opening round. Saints by 13. Davis right side to Blackman. Gets a screen left. Cross court for Myers. Niagara attacking right to left. Myers all the way to the basket. Kicks it out to nobody in particular, but Blackman's got it. Thought about the NBA 3 with 15 on the shot clock. Nice feed down low for a big man who lays it up and in. Dominique Reed.
Nice bounce pass by Blackman. Thought he was going to force up a perimeter jump shot, but instead he got it to the hot hands.
20 for Reed. Matches a career high with 5:45 to go. And he is going to be a force in this league, a redshirt freshman. Himes is fouled on the way to the basket. Just the 3rd foul against Niagara. Will not be a shooting foul with 5:42 to go. Saints by 11.
And Himes and Karan Davis are having a little bit of back and forth right now in the game. And Evan Himes had the ball in front of the Siena bench right near the hash mark from the wing. And he literally just went hard right, crossover dribble, blew past Davis, and Davis fouled him. So Evan looked like he cramped up, may have come out of the game.
And he did. Levon Long back in for Himes.
Evans never cramped up in a game.
5:40 to go. 61-50 Siena. Feed the post for Long. Playing with 4 fouls. Kicks it out. Poole all alone for 3. Instead pulls up for an 18-footer that was good. Hit the rim 3 times.
Saints seem to like these rims tonight. Friendly bounce by Rob Poole. Shot looked short.
8 points for Poole. 5:20 to go. Saints lead by 13 to the basket for Niagara.
Saints switch up to zone defense.
Davis out top. Right side for Blackman. Cross court to Davis. 5:10 remaining. Niagara cannot afford to trade baskets. Race to 70 here. Blackman had the ball knocked away. Long's got it. Saints will run 3-on-2. Long down the center to a trailing Oliver. And Siena will pull it back out with 5 minutes to go with a 13-point lead.
Saints have 3-on-2 numbers. I don't mind attacking the rim right there, but the wrong guy was in the middle. They needed Marquise right in the middle of the floor instead of Levon Long.
Long out top, left side to Oliver. Himes hobbling back to the bench after trying to stretch out a cramp behind the bench. Poole on the right wing. To Long at the right elbow. Levon pivots, kicks it out for Oliver. 6 on the shot clock. Oliver dribbles, gets an open 16-footer and scores. Ryan Oliver with 11. Big bucket with 4.5 to go.
You love the mid-range game. Ryan elevating off the bounce. 2 dribbles, and Davis had nothing to do to defend Ryan Oliver. That's good basketball. That's exactly what the Saints need out of their junior shooting guard.
Timeout Niagara. Saints up 15 with 4:25 to go. Oliver with 11, coming off a big 18-point effort at Monmouth and into double figures for the 9th time this season in 30 games.
He's just shooting with confidence. You know, he's not shooting and worrying about make or miss. He's just delivering the shot, not looking over his shoulder. And, you know, you never know what Jimmy Pat and how Jimmy's going to coach this game. You know, he knows if they lose, they're done. So there's no sense in trying to prove a point anymore. He may be telling these guys, hey, if you're open, shoot it. And that can open up the mental pathway for some of these shooters. And Ryan, you know, benefiting from that because it's not like he's been on fire, but he's made some shots as of late. He's just 1 of 5 from downtown, but now he's 5 of 10 on the game.
Himes leading Siena with 14. Oliver with 11. Long has 10. Poole and Oganyemi with 8. Wright's got 7. Tremendous balance for Siena.
Zone defense again for the Saints, so switching it up. You love that because Niagara is starting to score against the man-to-man defense.
Myers playing catch out top with Davis. Niagara taking some time here with 4:10 left to go. Into the lane, Reed clears out Long, draws a foul. Levon's fouled out of the game again. 9th time in the last 11 games he has fouled out, 12th time this season, and a school record 25th time in his career. But played a very solid game today, getting Siena off to a good start, 10 points and 6 boards.
He did, and I'm going to say it, that's a terrible call. That referee made the call from in front of the Niagara bench where he doesn't have the benefit of the angle, and he can't see that. And Levon Long fouls out when they've been letting a lot of contact go this game. So I just, whether that's called against the Saints or the Purple Eagles, that's just a bad call right there.
It will put Dominique Reed at the line for 2 shots.
And oh, by the way, what was the offensive player doing? Did he make a great drop step? Did he try to create space? No, all he did was throw himself into the defensive player who had his arms above his head. I'm telling you, today's officiating in basketball is taking a back seat to just simply guys learning how to play the system. Throw your body into guys, and you'll get rewarded with 2 foul shots. That's all that play was.
Reed to the line where he's 4 for 4. Makes the first. Makes it a 14-point lead. Dominique Reed, a new career high. 21 points. Had 2 good games against Siena. Had 24 total points, 17 total rebounds. And adding to that here, career high 22. He looks good, but his team is on the short end of a 65-52 score. Also has 8 rebounds in the game. Himes out top for Oganyemi. 4 minutes to go. Saints by 13. Javion dribbles to the left elbow, hands it off to right. Saints looking to run some time off the clock here. Right on the deep left wing with 16 to shoot. Right top of the key with 12 on the shot clock. Turns the corner down the lane, soars to the rack and scores.
So fast. Turned that corner at the top of the key and converted. Man-to-man defense for the Purple Eagles gave the sophomore point guard a seam, and he took advantage.
9 points for Wright. 3:30 to go. Time running out on Niagara. 15-point lead. Davis right side for Blackman. This zone defense has slowed the game down as Davis misses a long 3. Himes the rebound. Saints will slow it up here with 3:20 to go. And just about putting a hammerlock on this one with a 15-point lead.
Any stop by the Saints seems to be devastating to the Purple Eagles, and that one just seemed that way. It seemed like all the shoulders even just slouched on the Purple Eagles after that missed 3.
Niagara needs a bunch of threes here the rest of the way with 10 on the shot clock right near midcourt.
And some turnovers.
2:50 left to go. They look to double right. He turns the corner again. He glides down the lane, runs over a man, and a blocking foul against Niagara. We'll put Marquise right at the line after a timeout brought to you by All-Star Wine and Spirits. Emil Blackman, his third. Saints rolling, 2:50 to go. Siena 67, Niagara 52 on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network.
You are listening to Talk 1300.
In 1963, my father opened Bernard Service Center of Albany. Together with his father, they built a reputation for treating people right with great service at a fair price. Now, 50 years later, you can still depend on Bernard's. Take it from me, Mike Bernard, 3rd generation. Whatever your vehicle needs, from tune-up to fill-up, car or truck, foreign or domestic, we're here for you. And one of the only places offering ethanol-free gasoline for better performance and longer engine life. Bernard Service Center, Albany, east of Memorial Hospital.
This winter, leave the driving to Amtrak. Whether you're traveling for business or pleasure, Amtrak is simply the easiest and most convenient way to travel. Right now, you can enjoy a 15% off discount between any 2 stations within New York State when you visit ilovenewyork.com to book your ticket. And don't forget, Amtrak operates more than 300 trains a day and services more than 500 destinations spanning across the country. Visit Amtrak.com for more information. Amtrak. Enjoy the journey.
You're listening to Siena Basketball on the Talk 1300 Siena Basketball Radio Network. The Saints are home tonight, playing the Purple Eagles of Niagara. Now, back to the game.
Coming down the home stretch here, 2:50 to go in the ball game. MAAC opening round, Siena 67, Niagara 52. Robert Lee and Tom Herter with you. If the Saints can hold on to this lead, they will take on Iona, the number 1 seed. Siena played Iona like they did every other team in the MAAC twice this season. The game in New Rochelle was particularly close. Saints lost that game 87-83. Very exciting game. The game here was 86-72, but was also a close game for a good portion of it. But Iona will go for the sweep. Siena has never beaten Iona in the MAAC tournament, 0-6. Marquise Wright to the line, 68%. Makes the first. Marquise into double figures for the 21st time in 30 games this season. Has 10 points. Second shot by Wright. It's good. 11 for Wright. 69-52 Saints, 2:45 to go. Niagara desperate. They need a ton of three-pointers and turnovers the rest of the way. Myers out top, left side for Blackman, left corner Snowden, wide open three, no good. Long rebound, Evan Himes. Saints will walk it up the court with 2:30 remaining as Siena looks good to move on to the quarterfinals.
Evan Himes with his third defensive rebound. You love those long guard rebounds.
Himes out top for Wright to Oliver with 16 to shoot. Saints running regular offense here, but taking their time. Himes on the right wing. Out top for Oliver. 9 on the shot clock to Oganyemi at the left elbow. Hands it off to Oliver. Pulls up from 16 and scores again. Brian Oliver, red hot. 13 for Oliver. 2 minutes to go. Saints are going to move on. They're up 19.
Just a simple handoff and a 15 to 17-foot jump shot.
Left side Blackman, left corner for Snowden, feeds the post. Dominique Reed, left-handed hook shot. Oh, it's good. Wow. 24 points for Reed.
Reed has been impressive. I mean, that's turning off his right shoulder. He's a right-handed shooter. Turning off his right shoulder, shooting about a 7-foot left-handed jump hook.
24 points and 8 rebounds for a very impressive freshman in Dominique Reed. It's not going to be enough here tonight. 1:25 to go, Saints by 17. Himes left side. Off to Oliver in the left corner. Saints willing to run some time off the clock here with 12 to shoot. Wright catches the pass, had it knocked away and stolen by Myers. Reed's got the ball, hands it off to Myers with 1:10 to go. Up ahead, Karan Davis in the left corner, out to Myers. He'll step back for three from the left wing, way off the mark, rebounded by Oliver, 1 minute remaining. Saints are going to break a 5-game losing streak and improve to 11-19. And move on for a shot at the #1 team in the league, Iona, on Saturday. 45 seconds left. The Siena crowd that's here rises and applauds. Haven't had much to cheer about here at the Times Union Center this season, but this has been a fantastic performance. Wright had his shot blocked. Reed, the loose ball, 30 seconds left. Snowden pulls up top of the key three, no good. Rebound Oganyemi, and that should do it. Niagara will not foul. Himes got it in the front court with 20 seconds left. Down to 15, Saints lead 71-54. They dominated this game for a majority of the game. Very impressive effort for Siena. Saints will move on to the quarterfinals and take on the Iona Gales Saturday at noon with a 71-54 win over Niagara.
Niagara scored the first basket of the game, and that was possibly one of the few bright spots for the Purple Eagles. The Saints took the lead at about the 17-minute mark of the first half, never relinquished it, and played one of their better games. They got a lot of basketball out of a lot of different people.
Saints had 4 different players in double figures. Evan Himes, 14. Ryan Oliver had 13. Marquise Wright with 11. Levon Long had 10. And Siena rolls past Niagara, 71-54. Improves to 11-19 on the year, breaks a 5-game losing streak, and will take on Iona